But we're already on a conversation roll. We can't possibly mess this up.
I already messed it up. I forgot to get the game audio. There we go.
We can't screw this up. I immediately f***ed up. Ah, god damn it, you already f***ed
Get up! Ah, we can't curse. Just cut all this out. No, shut up.
Already off to a great start. Forgetting the no swearing in a minute's time.
Anyway, hello everyone. We are back. Hope you enjoyed that Kirby from yesterday. We're gonna play some Pikmin. As you know, Dark was with us when playing Pikmin 1. But we're trying to speed run through the Pikmins, even though I guarantee myself that there's no way that's going to happen by the time Pikmin 4 is released.
If you guys think that Cannon is doubting himself, please post it in the comments below. And also
Don't.
tell him that he gotta stop doubting himself. Cheer him on, buy him flowers. Compliment his artwork. Even though he doesn't do art.
Yeah, I don't do art. So we're gonna continue Pikmin. And hopefully we'll be able to speed through this.
Well, that's your hope. I'm just here for comedic relief on myself.
What?
Exactly.
So, Imperial is... Where the fudge
what?
am I doing?
Where am I? I don't know. It's your game.
I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been like 3 weeks. All right.
Yeah, whose fault is that? Mine.
Yours. All right.
Yeah.
How was your dentist appointment, Imperial?
Oh, hell yeah. You know, you see, it started off very magical and wonderful. They stabbed me in the mouth with a magically sharp needle. It wasn't a bad one, actually. It wasn't too bad. It was, I had gone in for my cleaning like 2 weeks prior. So after the week, they're like, hey, yeah, we need you to come back. You got like 2 holes in your teeth, little holes that we're going to take care of. So
what are they, like
relatively
cavities?
fast and I guess so. I do have bad teeth, genetic-wise and legitimate-wise.
Right.
Try my best, but oh hey, no, my genetics tell me no. You're
like, hey, we'll watch bones go decay.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much exactly. But it wasn't too bad. On the other hand, every time I've gone to the dentist, I've learned something magical about myself. Mostly whenever they go to numb my gums and everything. Twice where they've numbed me. Different sides of my face, but twice they've numbed me now, and the numbing effect did not work at all. As if they missed their target, I guess you would say.
I wonder why they didn't numb just the jawline at that point.
Well, apparently I'd learned that my blood veins in my in my jaw area, I guess, are in different places than what our most typical people are in. On my right side of the face, they tried to numb my upper jaw, and it didn't work, but that was a while back.
Oops.
And come to find out, it was because, well, my veins on that face are a little weird. And yesterday, well, no, yeah, today, my bad.
Right.
I went to do it, and they were numbing the upper jaw and the back, and my lower jaw. They put the back jaw, it was really far in the back and a deep one, and it didn't work at all. So then he had to put it more toward the front end of my jaw, and then it actually started working. Quite magical to learn that my veins are not where they think they are.
Your anatomy is flawed.
Yeah, my anatomy is very flawed.
Damn it!
Having a casual talk as you're screaming at your Pikmin.
It's not my fault they ran into the fire. What?
I mean, yeah, it's not your fault that they're a little unique.
Get away from the bomb! And he runs into it. How's he alive?
He thought he was the bomb squad, okay?
Okay, he's not alive. Oh my god! Anyway.
Are you winning?
Nope.
But yes, that was my entirety of my dentist appointment, which wasn't too bad. Man, my dentist appointments are either short and semi-moderately painful. Or they take forever. Oh boy, who is that magical being who just like crushed and killed every single Pikmin you had? I look away for like 3 seconds, and what happens?
They're all dead. This is my only blue Pikmin left.
Man, Zenit wasn't kidding. The blue Pikmin do really got it bad.
Oh, man. What am I gonna do? He's the only one. Wait here, little guy. How am I
Wait
gonna
here, wait,
rejuvenate him?
You don't. You just hope that they eventually come back.
I need to get flowers, but the flowers haven't grown.
Flowers? I had flowers once. Oh, hey, so you know that crazy meme? The, like,
Yes.
crazy I'm crazy thing? Have you seen the other variant of that?
There's a couple, I think.
I was gay once. They put me in a water pond. A water pond full of chemicals, and the chemicals made me gay. Gay? I was gay once. They put me in a water pond. That's my new favorite one. I'm no longer going crazy. I'm just... I don't know. They may have something to do with putting chemicals in the water that turn the frickin' frogs gay.
Bitch! Did you guys
Did you
break
really
that
get
wall
them?
faster? Break it! Oh, thank you.
They don't get paid enough.
Alrighty. I need these flowers to fucking bloom so I can return the population of the blues.
How long does it usually take them to like grow back?
Depends. It could take an entire day.
So
okay,
it's
you know what?
not
If I
exactly...
get this ship part, then at least the day will be worth it. So I won't waste a day then.
As I just see this singular stick being drug out.
Behold the stick penis.
The magical stick penis.
By the way, we're still doing this.
I found the automatic gear. This thing chugs right along at its own pace. It makes piloting much easier, giving me time to concentrate on the finer points of space travel.
Didn't realize that you were gonna be talking like the old man.
We're still doing voices per.
Right. Yeah, so I get dibs on the next one.
Yeah. Wait, these creatures are perfect. To get out of the damn sky. Only one of these. I only need one Pikmin to pick up this stuff. Which means get that one blue guy. Unfortunately, these need like 7, so even if I kill them, I could have. Oh, he went to the register. I can't bring him back to the blue. The reds would take him and then steal him and then. Do their population. It's like, ah, crap.
I gotta redo all the population now.
Wish I had a second dude so I can transfer over and move the Pikmin over while these are fighting.
Are you aware of this very interesting bird species?
Bird species?
Yeah, it's a very unique bird species.
I'm aware of the blue-footed booby.
I don't think that's what it's called. But I'm not sure how. I think it might have been recently discovered, but either way, it is an endangered species, apparently. Because I looked into the idea of maybe getting one of them, seeing what
Is it that blue bird from Rio that actually went extinct?
Oh, the blue macaw?
Yeah, that's one.
They actually go extinct?
They did. A couple years later after that movie, or the last.
Yikes.
How many movies was there?
2, 3. No, wait. There was real one where you actually find. Yeah, so there's only 2.
Okay.
Only 2.
Yeah, a couple of years after that, the last one went extinct. It's like, oh, well, so much for that.
And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
But this bird species is called the great-eared nightjar, and it kind of looks like a baby dragon.
Your nightjar. Does it have a giant bill?
Well, with a name like that, you would expect it does, but it doesn't. I can find a picture here really quick. Yeah, copy, game chat. Come on, chat. Yeah, here you go. This is the great-eared nightjar. Don't tell me you don't see how it looks like a little baby dragon.
Well, if only if my Discord was in full screen. Don't
Oh, hey, look at that. Up, and more of them died.
That was about 30 right there, I think. We
Yeah,
ain't doing a
think more
no-death
like
run. We're doing a speed run, and I don't care how many die. Yeah.
speed run,
Oh, stop crushing
speed
them!
run.
Alright.
Am I reading this or are you looking at the picture?
Both.
The guard satellite. Deep space is filled with dangers. This automated satellite does its part to help guard both me and my ship. I'll sleep better tonight. I'll sleep better at night once this little satellite is back on duty. Duty. Yeah, Carol.
Sweet. Okay. Now that we got that done. I actually need the red ones to carry this. Otherwise, the
So what do you
blue
think?
ones are going to go through the fire. That bird is adorable.
Yeah, it looks like a little baby dragon, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jamie, pull that
I
up.
looked into the idea of like what it would take for you to adopt one, and
Mhm.
apparently, as I said, they are an endangered species, and I believe they were recently discovered. So obviously, you can't get them as a pet.
Yeah, that would be against the law.
Yeah,
Can't
unless of
have
course
endangered
you're-
species as pets. Unless if you're part
Yeah,
of
unless
a
wildlife preserve type
sanctuary,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's about like the only way you can do it. You gotta be like, I guess the word would be certified for it. But apparently,
I'm
a core.
certified.
But I'm forklift certified. I should be able to have one.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
What the hell, man?
All right, sweet. We got two
But,
parts
apparently,
in a
there's
single day.
something that you can find in like Asia, mostly like
That makes sense.
Southeast Asia. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. You know, kind of looks like a baby dragon. Dragons are usually associated with Japan or China for whatever reason. I don't remember the origin on that. But
Grab
they
them
look
one by one.
really
You
adorable.
stupid fucks, run by one.
They're definitely a really adorable bird. I've never considered the idea of getting a bird because, you know,
They
it's
scream,
just
they
another
shit,
animal.
and they're annoying.
Yeah, I stayed at one person's house who had I think it was frick, what was Nigel? What was he? What kind of bird was he? He wasn't a toucan. He was I don't think he was a macaw. What the fuck
Macaque.
was Nigel? He was a macaque. Ah, boy. He was a cockatoo. Yeah, he was a cockatoo. That's what he was. But like, they had a cockatoo, and the bird started mimicking noises. So when I was staying over at his house one time, we were sleeping in the front room because for whatever reason. But I was trying to sleep, and then I hear what sounded like my friend's father saying, "Good morning, wake up." And I look around, and then there's just no one there. This happened about 3 to 4 times before I just sat there and I stared and waited, and then I heard,
Where are
and I looked over,
you?
and pretty much. I look at the bird, and it's like, "Good morning, wake up," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna strangle that bird," because I tried to sleep, and this thing's going off like a freaking alarm clock, just like, "Wake up, Rob, wake up, come on, Rob."
I remember one time when I was younger, and me and my dad were in the same room because we lived in a small house.
Oh yeah.
And I was watching Futurama while he was asleep. And it was that one. Where the fuck are you going? You guys are
Obviously,
going
they went
up.
the other way.
You're going down. Oh. Anyway, I was on that one episode where Leela went into a coma. And
Leela?
yeah, the one-eyed lady.
What movie was this again? What
It's
show?
Futurama.
Oh, yeah, never mind then. I wasn't gonna remember that. I haven't really watched Futurama, but I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I thought you said Adventure Time for some reason.
So she was in a coma, which was irreversible, and they were gonna pretty much let her die because she was pretty much dead at that point.
I mean, yeah, she was.
But the professor was like, "I've built a machine that can maybe bring her back. Really? No, don't get your hopes up. But the machine picked her up, started swinging her left and right, and screaming, "Wake up!" Needless to say, my dad woke up.
Wake up! Wake up!
It's like, whoops, my bad.
It reminds me of a Colin
lower
Furs
that.
video I saw. It reminds me of a Colin Furs video I saw where it's supposed to be like an alarm bed where like the alarm would go off and the bed would like slingshot you or like catapult you out of bed.
Okay, I'm terrible with names. Is that dude that makes those ridiculous things and he has like a bunker under his house?
Yeah, the guy. Yeah, him, Colin Furs. The guy who's been working on a bunker that goes from his house to his shed and all that. I know. I believe I have recent videos. He's gotten it finished completely.
Yeah. He's been done with that for a while.
Yeah, I never really kept too much up on his vids. Really, I kind of had a fallout moment where I'm like, okay, I need to take a break. So I took a break. But nonetheless, it's like between Colin Furs and the Hacksmith I usually watch for their like little creative building projects and such.
Oh my god, you fucking slow bastards!
So
I run out of time! All the dead bodies over there.
Oh boy. I like watching like each of them. They both have their own unique reasons why I watch them. Hacksmith, it's because he's like similar to Colin Furs. They both are bringing things that are fictional and bringing them into reality. Like the Hacksmith's more recent projects is making a second prototype of a working lightsaber. I don't remember what's going on with that because I haven't kept up on it, but I know last time I remember him working on it, it was really impressive. Pretty much it was just like a blowtorch.
Yeah.
Like a plasma
superheated
torch, really
white flame blowtorch. I remember that one.
Yeah. Supposedly they're working on a new one that's supposed to be even better than that. But anyway, Colin Furs I like to watch because his is more of like a backyard rigging everything together type thing.
Yeah. You ever
Definitely
watch
like,
The Backyard
watch.
Scientist?
I don't think I have.
Well, it's exactly that. He is a scientist in his backyard, and he makes some pretty ridiculous stuff sometimes.
Ah, interesting.
Day 5 since impact. Oh, horrors!
A bomb rock explosion. Don't talk about this. I don't want to know.
Engulfed my Pikmin. The last horrified facial expression burned into my memory.
Yeah. It was one Pikmin, not, half of them.
I must
I don't
review
remember
my
how-
procedures for handling Pikmin with bomb rocks so that I do not repeat this mistake.
It's not that. It's the fact that a spider stepped on them and the bombs exploded because it got stepped on.
Step on my.
I am not reading all this. It's just how to use the bomb. I know how to use it.
No, you don't. You need to. That'd be a fun idea. I think it was like I don't know if it was like a separate game. I think it was just Hand Simulator in general. It was like a bomb defusal.
Yep, that's the
You
one.
know that one for. Yeah, that would be a fun idea to play.
There's also a VR
Man,
version, but I think that one's actually easier.
I would expect it to be easier because you have more control of your hands. Hand Simulator, it's like supposed to be a little finicky to, like intentionally upset you. Kind of like getting over with Bennett Foddy,
Right.
where
Ugh.
it's intentionally a little screwy just to mess with you. I remember watching Mark play it and him losing his damn mind. I'm like, haha, I think I could do better than this maybe. As soon as I started playing, I'm like, yeah, no, I could see why this is weird. So after playing along with it a little bit more, I realized, yeah, they intentionally set it up to where you will get screwed with, so that you're intentionally going to get mad. Oh, hey, you slightly moved it to the right. Your little thing there is still going to twitch for no reason, just to mess with you. Which is kind of funny in its own way because it's just showing the devs how they intentionally made their game.
It was only one dude.
Yeah. I didn't really keep up on who developed it. I just remembered it existed. But
It's
it shows you
literally
how they
getting over
intentionally-
it with Bennett Foddy. Bennett Foddy was the creator.
I didn't know this, okay? I just thought that was a game title that came up with, and Bennett Foddy was the guy speaking as the narrator.
He is.
Or like the narrator was Ben. You know what I
He
mean?
is.
Whatever. But nonetheless, it was oddly amusing though how you see the dev. It's like, oh hey, yeah, no, I made this to genuinely to piss you guys off. That there was nothing else to it. Oddly amusing.
Ah, fuck. I don't like games for rage purposes. Maybe it's because
Same.
I have a rage problem. And
Yeah.
I've gone through my fair share of technology, keyboards,
Yeah.
controllers, things of those
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like rage games to play it necessarily, unless I'm maybe with a group. Then I will probably do it, but that's just so they can be amused with my pure freaking rage.
Yeah.
But to watch somebody else play it, it's amusing because I know that I'm not the one suffering. It's the person who's playing it who's suffering.
Right. I mean, I definitely have some full-on masochism. Wait, no, sorry, that's not right. Sadism, where I love watching people in
Yeah,
agony.
I wondered. Yeah, something wasn't right there.
Like, wait a minute, masochism was the other one. That's my cat.
Yeah, cats are evil scientists. Okay.
No, my cat is a masochist. She's got full-on Stockholm syndrome.
Don't be careful. She might do something to you in your sleep.
What? No, that's not what Stockholm syndrome is. She likes being tortured.
Well, you think I know what words are? I don't read a dictionary.
Okay,
Really
well,
should just invest in getting a dictionary.
a sadist is one that gets
Likes
joy from the pain of others,
other
and
people's
a
pain.
masochist is one that gets joy from getting the pain.
Ah, yes. That reminds me. That gives me a song. I would recommend to you since it's pretty much a song about Satanism. Satanism.
Not Satanism.
Yeah, wrong thing. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. I swear. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. But let me think here. It was yeah. The song's called "Insane" by somebody called Black Griffin and Basic.
Insane. Why does it sound so familiar?
Because it might be. I'm not sure entirely. I know what it's from,
Oh
but
my god,
because
you
I
stupid
listened
little
to it
blue
all-
bastard. Here, let me check my YouTube real quick. My YouTube music. I think I have
Yeah,
a
after
song
these messages.
that's called something along those lines. One
the
moment,
same exact
people.
thing.
Oh, I should pause the game.
Nah, why would you ever need to pause the game? You know, it's not like it's a time-based game.
I know, right? Oh, no, wrong one. The one that I have is called I'm Sane by Axie. A-X-I-E. That's a good one.
I might have to take a look. Well, I might have to listen to it at some point.
Where are the bomb?
But I think this song's relatively good. I like listening to it.
Is it about insanity?
Yeah, pretty much. It's about. It's pretty much just a song about about being seen as insane. Like, if I like this, does that make me insane? Type thing.
Right.
Quite literally. But in part of the song, it talks about how
Oh, shit!
as the singer enjoys other people's
Whoops.
pain.
Might have blew
It's a
one
Has Been
up.
Hotel song.
Oh.
No.
God damn it, I'm
Yeah,
missing
it's-
one bomb!
Stop
be-
missing bombs.
Fine.
Are you turning into a dog?
No. Creature.
Are you sure?
I got a new terrarium recently. Oh, for those wondering, I already
Ah.
have a terrarium. It's where I... Okay, actually, I gotta back up the story even further. A while ago,
Rewind faster.
Yeah, I had zebra cactuses. One of my favorite types of cactuses. They're so cool looking.
Zebra
And,
cactuses?
Yeah.
Hmm,
They don't have
never heard of those.
spikes like normal cactuses. They kind of look like an aloe vera plant, but with stripes.
Oh yeah. I just checked it out. Yeah, that looks really cool actually.
Yeah, so I had a big
Yeah,
one,
kinda
and then I
look-
had
yeah.
a tiny one. The big one was in a normal pot, while the tiny one was in like a glass pot.
Go on.
And great part about cactuses is, well, you don't need to fucking water them for like months at a time, which was great because for when I was younger, I was really bad at taking care of plants. I always forgot.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're young. You're not really meant to pay enough attention to it. They're just kind of there for you to like, oh, cool, for your parents to teach you, oh, hey, you need to learn responsibility type thing.
Yeah.
I
So
was bad about it.
after years of having it, I usually kept them on my windowsill. But the thing
Oh,
about my
yes.
window is I have a giant tarp over it because my window is huge, and if I don't put a tarp over it, my room would heat up like an oven in a moment.
Yes. That checks out.
So I usually left them on the other side so they got their nice dose of sunlight. The only problem with that is since I forgot
They
about
dry up.
them, they didn't get any water. So one time I went to check on them, and they were pitch black.
No
I was
longer
like,
see
oh,
project.
that's not good.
Uh-oh,
So,
Houston, we have a problem.
a quick movement of things, I moved them to my tiny window. So this time I could actively see them all the time, and then I gave them a lot of water. And then I made it a thing to water them at least once a month.
Well, I mean, if they retain a lot of water, then yeah, that makes sense. Especially if they're a cacti of some sort. They're from the desert
Yeah.
traditionally in most parts.
So usually they
So
can
they're-
handle it.
Yeah, they can handle dry, hot areas and retain more water. So you don't have to water them as much.
So after a couple of months, they started to retain their color once again, and were actually coming back to life. And I was like, oh, great. And they
Heck
grew
yeah,
very
they're
nicely.
zombie plant.
And
Oh yeah.
you dare? Oh, you fucking bitch!
They dare.
You dare?
They're
Oh,
gonna do
stop
it anyway. You should know better by now. Like
Oh, my fucking
yeah,
God.
it's like
Pikmin, kill it!
it is cool to have one of those like terrariums just to have like little things in there. Like some of those like little environments people build or like they have, those are like really cool and really neat. It's like a little world on its own.
Yeah. So after a while of having the cactuses in that new setup, where they were in the tiny window and I was watering them more often, it worked out very well. Until it wasn't. Turns out the tiny plant, which was in a glass container, was getting a very bad condition.
Like a disease, or was it just getting into a bad condition?
Kind of. It's a condition called root rot.
From the name, it sounds like it has to do something with like the roots rotting away.
Yes. Since the container itself was basically just a small, like a really tiny container with like pebbles and glass, the water that I put into it didn't really have anywhere to soak into, so the roots constantly had water all the time. And as we know, with plant matter and water, when you soak that bitch for a really, really long time, it starts to turn into mush.
Yeah, no, it's just caused more harm than good to the plants and whatnot.
So my zebra cactus was on the verge of death, because if you lose your roots, you're done as a plant.
Yeah, true though.
How?
I mean, like, yeah, like plants and all that can be really interesting or just nice to have. I know there's this like plant, I don't know what it's called, but essentially called like a zombie plant. It was like a fungus of some sort, where I know it happens with ants and other little bugs and whatnot.
Dude, the fungus
Where if
world
they
is
get-
full of zombie stuff.
Yeah, I just happened to catch one of them. But like
Right.
the whole thing is like it would infect like an ant's mind, for example. It'd like be in their head, start messing with them, and then the ant would be like pretty much controlled to go up to a higher position, and then they just sit there for a while, and then slowly the fungus would start growing out of the ant's head
Yep, I know about that one.
and everything. Yeah, I don't know what it was called. It was relatively kind of interesting, but also kind of like, oh my god, what the fuck type thing.
Yeah, the bug world is no joke.
It's not.
I'm in the
it
bug
seems
world
like
right
we're
now
at a
in Pikmin. What the hell?
you just start seeing weird twisted bugs and plants just start popping up out of nowhere.
Not that far off. I mean, there's a giant mushroom down there. Alive.
Oh my god, it's a Smurf.
So,
Hey.
I had zebra cactuses that were on the verge of death because they had root rot, so I needed somehow to
Yeah.
repair their roots. First thing I could think of, get it into a pot where I can drain the water. God damn it!
Yeah,
You're not supposed to be here, you stupid yellow bastard!
I mean, that makes sense. Especially if being pretty much drowned in H2O.
And conveniently, when I used to work at Joanne's, I saw a terrarium that I liked. I don't know why, but I bought it. So I just had a little terrarium on hand, and I was like, this is perfect. I'll put my zebra cactuses in the terrarium. So I filled it up with dirt, planted them both, gave them water, closed it up, and since it's a terrarium, it keeps the moisture inside for way longer.
Yeah.
And they were able to recover.
You just saved a plant right there.
And then later on, I got some moss from outside, and I put it inside the terrarium. Unfortunately, since I found out my terrarium is the desert type, so the moss didn't really live. But one plant did.
Yeah.
There was a plant that was hiding in the moss, and it has grown to pretty big proportions. So much so that it actually found a way through the tiny crevice in the top of my terrarium and has grown almost its full size outside of the terrarium.
Ooh.
So it's like double its size. Half of it's in, half of it's out.
Yeah, it's trying to slowly like take over your life right now.
So I think it's creating seeds right now, which is like a cotton looking thing, but not like that type of cotton, like cotton trees. I think it's a cotton tree.
Maybe. Won't know until it fully emerges as a beautiful butterfly. Even though it's not a butterfly at all.
This was all story just so I can get to my new terrarium. I haven't even gotten to that yet.
Well, at least you know you have plenty of filler. Fill the silence. After I teach my
I
cat
have
how to
seen
fly.
that at times a leaf atop a Pikmin's head will grow to a bud and let a flower appears that if I do not pick the Pikmin's sprouts, they gradually bloom over time, fascinating this benevolent plant to the tree and lead each other world. Oh God! I
Speed run much?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Alrighty,
can believe it.
next time on Ganon Blaze.
Death battle. Oh, yeah.
Death battle. Where will we? Let me try that again. We will continue this, and I will actually finish the story about my second terrarium.
No, we won't. It's a myth.